Hi everyone, this is Edmund with a quick tutorial on how to create proper legal, about, and contact pages for your WordPress site to boost its credibility. If you have any questions, you can contact me at edmund@iamlicious.com. And for the complete list of steps on how to optimize your WordPress website, please visit iamlicious.com/wordpress-optimization/ or click the link in the video description below. As this video is quite long, I've broken it down into various sections in the video description below. Therefore, you can view the section that's of interest to you by clicking on the timing. To create a proper legal page for your website, we are going to make use of this website called freeprivacypolicy.com. To get started, you can just simply click on this orange button here. Click on next. What personal information do you collect from the people that visit your blog, website, or app? So in this case, if you are creating a mailing list, you want to check this name and email address. When do you collect information? By subscribing to a newsletter, in our case. What do you use the information you collect for? So you can check this to personalize users' experience, to improve the website, to administer contests, promotions, survey, and other site feature, and to send periodic emails if you're into list building. So once you're done, you can click on next. How do you protect information you collect? Is your website getting regular security scans? This you can put it as yes if you're using WordFence, the plugin that I mentioned previously. Is your website receiving regular malware scans? You can put as yes. Does your website have and use an SSL certificate? So in this case, it will be no. If you have an SSL certificate for your website, then you can put yes. So in this case, I don't have it, so I'll just put it as no. We only provide articles and information, never ask for personal private information like email addresses or credit card numbers. So you can check this as well. And then click on next. Do you use cookies on your website? So this is mainly for storing of information. So in this case, I'll just put it as no and click on next. Third-party links, in this case, I do promote other services, so I'm just going to check this occasionally. And of course, the third-party disclosure, I'm going to put it as no and click on next. Have you added and enabled Google AdSense or Google Analytics on your website? In this case, you have to put yes since you have installed Google Analytics. What advertising features have you implemented? In this case, I'm just going to check this demographics and interest reporting, and this one just leave it as it is. We use them to compile data, etc. Click next. To be compliant with CAL OPA, you must agree to all of the following, so you can just check all this. So just put on our privacy policy page, you can just put it as it is and then check this as well. Via email, how does your site handle do not track signals? We honor them and do not track plant cookies, etc. Does your site allow third-party behavioral tracking? So if you're not sure, you can just scroll over to this section and then they'll explain to you. Customize internet advertising to specific users based on the collection, interpretation, market research data, and browsing patterns. If you are using Crazy Egg, in this case, I'm just going to put it as yes. Next. Do you specifically market to children under 13? I'll put it as no. Click next. What kind of responsive action will you take if you have a data breach? You can just check the recommended ones within 7 business days, and of course within 7 business days as well. And you can check this and click next. Here you can enter your website URL. So I'm just going to put in my domain name, untitled.com, and for the email address, I'll just put it as my email address, that is cheryl@untitled.com. So the rest, if you don't want to enter, you can just leave it as it is. Do you collect email addresses to send periodic emails? You can put yes if you have a subscriber list on your site. So we collect email addresses in order to send information, respond to inquiries, process orders, send information, updates pertaining to orders, market to our mailing list. So I'll check this as well. We will not use false or misleading subjects, so you can check all this. This is especially important if you are using a mailing list. So this one, just click no and click next. So they will say that congratulations, you've finished building your privacy policy. Click on create. Of course, if you are creating the privacy policy for the first time, they'll actually request you to enter email address. In this case, I've created it another time, so I don't have to enter the email address again. So I'm just going to click on my domain to download the policy. So you can just click on this to access the policy again. It's a .html format. While I'm waiting for it to load, I'll go back to my WordPress dashboard and go to pages. Click on add new. Here I'll type in privacy policy and I'm going to scroll down, go to WordPress SEO, go to the advanced option and make sure that this is no indexed. This is very important because you do not want to have duplicate content indexed in the search engines for your website. So make sure that this privacy policy page is no indexed. This you can just leave it as follow. So after you have finished loading, you can just select all the text here by pressing Ctrl+A on the keyboard. Right click, copy it and go back to your WordPress dashboard. Under the blank space, you can right click and paste it in, and then you can remove this and click on published. Alright guys, so that's basically how you create your legal page, also known as the privacy policy. And if you right click here and click on open in a new tab, you will be able to see how the privacy policy page looks like. So you see that it's pretty neat, isn't it? Everything is properly laid out with all the spacing. So you'll want to make sure that the privacy policy page can be seen on your website. So in this case, I got to create a manual for my tighthealth.com. So I'm going to go to appearance and go to manuals. I'm going to create a new manual and just name it sidebar. Click on create manual. I'm going to check this privacy policy page and add to the manual. Click on save manual and go back to the widgets. Look for the custom manual. Just put it here and you can select the manual and put it sidebar and click on saved. And we do a refresh on the website. You'll be able to see that my privacy policy page is on my sidebar. In most cases, it will appear at the top of your page, but in this case, this theme that I'm using is designed in this manner. So after we have created the privacy policy page, the next thing we want to do is to create an about page. So you can go to pages, click on add new, and here you can type in about us, and here you can give a short introduction about what your website is all about. You can also talk about your background. So let's say, why did I create this website? I'll put something like, hi there, my name is Cheryl. I'm a nutritionist by training and I've created this website with the purpose of helping people to achieve optimal health without spending a lot of money. And then of course you can add a photo of your picture if you want to, and then write more description about it. So after you're done, here you under the advanced tab, you want to make sure that this is no index as well. Unless you have added a lot of quality content here, then you can index it. So in this case, I'll just put it as no indexed, and then I'll publish it. So after I published it, I'll go back to my appearance and go to manuals and look for my sidebar manual again. I'm going to check this about us page, add to manual, and put it on top. Click on save manual, and if I do a refresh on my website again, you'll see that the about us page is there. So after you have created your about us page and the privacy policy page, the next thing you want to do is to create a contact form for your website. To do that, we're going to make use of a plugin called Contact Form 7. Just go to plugins, click on add new. Under the search plugins field, you can type in Contact Form 7, hit enter on a keyboard. So if you scroll down, this is the plugin that we're interested in, Contact Form 7. Click on install now, click on OK, click on activate plugin, and you can scroll down, look for Contact Form 7, click on settings, click on edit. So here you want to make sure that the email address that you're using for your admin is correct. So this is very important. I mean, you want to receive the emails. So normally the rest I'll just leave it as it is. Just make sure that the email address is correct. After you're done, you can just select this entire short code here, copy it, and go to pages, click on add new. Here I'll type in contact us. Next, I'll click on this blank space, right click and paste the short code here. And you want to make sure that this is no index as well under the WordPress SEO by Yoast. Currently no indexed. Once you're done, you can click on published. And the next thing you want to do is go back to appearance, go to manuals. For the sidebar, you can check this again, contact us, and then click on add to manual again. Click on save manual, go back to your website, click on refresh again. You'll see that all the 3 pages are there. So if I click on it, about us, so this is how the page looks like. And if I click on contact us, I'll have a contact form here where the visitor can just enter his or her name, the email address, the subject, and the message, and then click on send, and I'll receive their email. And I click on privacy policy. So this is my legal page. That's it, guys. That's basically how you create proper legal about us and contact pages for your website. With that, I've come to the end of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at admin@iamlicious.com and I'll be glad to help you out. Thank you for listening and goodbye. See ya.